we do it. Where you catch us that we be in that pulpit. Always catch a vibe, we a movement. You should just subscribe because we too lit. They want that podcast, yeah, they want that podcast. They want that podcast, yeah, they want that podcast. They want that podcast, yeah, they want that podcast. They want that podcast, watch them scream out, ah, yeah.
Standing on business and always keeping it a buck is how you become these kings. It's the Pulpit Podcast, baby. Season 4, episode 116. What the business is, it's that man with the plan, Big Kev. And that's Cuz with the buzz, Big Bo. And you know we got that food for your soul.
Yeah.
For sure. Man, you know we got to do the disclaimer.
Okay.
The disclaimer is so needed, especially around like election time. You never know what'll pop up with our own little perspectives that might ruffle somebody's feathers or just anything. You know what I'm saying? Like last week, we misstepped because of the information provided was wrong information.
We misstepped.
You talked about it too. You on the video talking.
I even said, I was like, I don't. Man,
You on the podcast talking about it, so we missed that because we both said the information provided.
At the same time, I stand on what I stand on.
Now, if it was that information that was provided was truth, I still say what I said.
Standing on
period.
business.
But we got wrong information because she's naturally a woman, so I apologize for that. Now that's my bad. I just said that's why I named the last podcast. Players fuck up.
Yeah,
Players mess up every now and then, you know what I mean? But I do have the disclaimer to protect me, you feel me? So without further ado, the Pulpit Podcast is not a gospel or religious podcast.
Say it again.
I said, you know I got to do it. I said the Pulpit Podcast is not a gospel or religious podcast, but we are bringing the gospel in the form of information straight like that. And y'all know, this podcast is based on the foundation of positivity, motivation, inspiration, and most importantly, love. So we don't do anything without a weekly affirmation, and I got a nice one today.
Message.
At some point, you got to be real with yourself about the gap between the life you want to live and the life your daily habits are leading you towards. That's that. When we talked about it before with Uncle OG, we talked about it, just me and him. That's that self-evaluation.
That's that.
You know, like really looking into yourself, like what you doing, what you not doing, what you could be doing better.
That's right.
If you doing that, you gonna get to a good place.
Say that.
I thoroughly believe that.
Gotta do it.
Gotta do it. Okay, so we're gonna start off kind of on a serious note. It's kind of like really just, me and him just, trying to, is grasping at straws because it's a messed up situation. But an autistic teen, and I'm kind of close to the vest of this with my nephews being autistic, you know what I'm saying? So I have a definite take on it. Autistic teen was sentenced to 5 years in prison for assaulting a teacher aide who confiscated his Nintendo Switch. I know y'all seen some of that, the video. The video was viral. He definitely did a number on her. So I do want to I want to put everything out there, the information. The teacher aide, Joanne Nadick, reportedly suffered 5 broken ribs, a concussion, hearing and vision loss, and was diagnosed with PTSD after he threw her to the ground and proceeded to kick, punch her. And this was back like in February of 2023. My point is he was sentenced to prison. Is that the right call? Or is there anything else that we could do for him?
I definitely do not think prison is the right call for him. Because like when we had our phone call with the OG Mike Hart that's in prison, and you said it sounded like a jungle in there, and the first thing he said, it is a jungle in here.
He did, yeah.
And so basically, you're taking this person who's not all the way adapt and putting them into a jungle.
You put them in the jungle, yeah.
So we don't know what's gonna happen next. I do think he needs to be monitored. I do think that he needs to be shown, accountability of what he did do. But prison, I do not think is the right form
Yeah.
But at the same time, they're also stating that, like, be it that, like, you have some mental issues, we're still going to lock you up if you go out here and you break the law, hurt people. That's basically what they're saying. Like regardless of your mental issues, you're going to go to jail.
Yeah.
So the outcome, I pray for the young man. But yeah, you're basically sending someone who doesn't have the aptitude to deal with a whole bunch of stuff into a jungle, and it's probably not going to end well.
Yeah. I just think we give passes for everything else. It's rapists. It's child molesters. They give them passes as far as they put them. If they say they got mental illness, right? So they do something as heinous as that, right? And they get passes to be put in psych wards and the soft part of, you know what I'm saying, prison or whatever it is. You got to look out for this young man. Honestly, if you ever dealt with somebody who's autistic, they're very protective over their things. They have their routines. So him getting that Nintendo Switch taken away was like the end of the world to him.
Yeah.
And he doesn't have the critical thinking components to be like, nah, it ain't the end of the world and I'll get it back or whatever. So he
was willing to fight.
He was willing to fight and die for the Nintendo Switch. And it might be minimal or minute to you, but it was major to him.
Yeah.
And that's the part of what he was given at birth that he doesn't, that we don't have, you know what I'm saying, as far as, so that you can't put him in prison with the people who have that ability to think right from wrong, have critical thinking and things of that nature. Yeah. That's not fair to him.
Yeah, they're going to manipulate him. They're going
to have him doing all type of crazy stuff.
He looks like he's a young beast.
So they're going to probably be having him go on missions and runs and turning. Yeah.
Something.
I think it would be a total disservice. And I wanted to put, what the woman is facing because I wanted to have, compassion for what she's going through. You know what I'm saying? All she was doing was her job.
Yeah, that's horrible.
As a teacher aide, and then you going home in the hospital, you know what I'm saying? And you got horrible. Recovery. So it's definitely bad all the way around. It's two lives that are going to totally change and have been changed because her interaction with kids is probably going to be different. You know what I'm saying? After that, she had PTSD, so
Did they ever say, like, because a lot of times the victims have to speak on, like what they want done. Did she ever say?
They didn't go into that part. I don't think she said anything yet. So she's probably, maybe it might be a character. If she's a good person, she might be like, hey, I know he did this to me, but he's not a bad person. Okay. He had a bad fit of judgment, you know what I'm saying, in the fit of anger, and he made a terrible decision, and if she could be willing to be a character witness, then maybe he might get off.
But it looked like it didn't help because, again, he doing
he already got 5 unless they do an appeal. That's what I'm saying, unless he comes through on an appeal. But other than that, he going to prison. I just think that's a disservice to the man. I just think we protect so many other vile individuals and they know how to work the system, you know what I'm saying, and have no mental illness, and they know how to work the system.
They got mental illness, all right.
Yeah, you know what I mean? But they
got money.
Yeah, and money.
They got
so yeah.
They got mental illness and money.
And money. Now how that happened? But that's my point, and I seen that, I was just like, wow. That's kind of fucked up, man.
I mean, it is.
It's really fucked up because he's probably like, a good, kind, cool dude normally until you took that Nintendo Switch and it switched. It's something switching in his head. So he's not a criminal, you know what I'm saying, or whatnot. Yeah, but I'm saying that is something switched in his mind to go off, you know what I'm saying? So it's the truth. But that's what he don't have. We be ready to go off, but you have critical thinking and be like, nah, I ain't gonna, you know what I'm saying, spaz out or whatnot.
This is the one time not gonna be an asshole.
Yeah, I ain't trying to be. I'm serious. That's why I ain't even laughing at you. I know where you going with it, but I'm sticking to my point because it's the truth. Because for him to jump up and charge her like that, some switched in his head to make him go off. Man, he charged her bad, and she's a little bitty woman too. If you seen the video, you'd be like, damn.
Yeah.
Until they said he was autistic, you was like, nah, put his ass in the jail. Like, man. But like I said, I'm close to the vest with this, so I'm definitely gonna be for the other side of it, you know what I'm saying? And hopefully they don't do that young man dirty, and hopefully he gets help, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So,
period.
Whoever he ends up with in prison, protect the young man.
Protect the young man. Don't manipulate him.
Like
yeah, don't manipulate him. But, all right. So we can go ahead and get into another topic because Bo tripping.
I ain't tripping. I'm just keeping it together.
for the most part. But anyway,
this is classic.
Yeah, but so Bo, if you had the power to permanently set the price of any one item to just $1, what would you choose?
Man, I'm going with gas, man. You could just make gas $1.
Lord have mercy.
I think it would change the whole process of life.
You think?
Now I remember, during the pandemic when because
bro,
and the gas dropped, man.
It was 99 cents. Motherfuckers was get to filling up when they ain't got to fill up.
Yeah.
It go like a little bit off of full. Hey, I'm going to the gas station.
Hey, there was only like 3 places you could go to. It was the liquor store, the grocery store, and the gas station. That's all you could go to.
They were essential workers.
But like unless you want to just cruise around with your mask on. But like, I say gas right now. Definitely could be.
Boy, definitely right now. Shit, give me that $1.
Man.
Especially if you was in California, I know you want that $1. That shit's almost like $6, $7.
Yeah, I was about to say. Yeah, it's up there.
That's crazy.
That's how it happens.
I know. Good old inflation. We talk about it. I'm gonna say, since I was gonna say gas, but I'm gonna go another route.
What's that?
Haircuts and getting your hair done. You know what I'm saying, for women. Just imagine, because that's an expense everybody got to do, unless you just out here looking raggedy. But most people gonna get a beard trim, a line, a fade, their hair done, a washing set, perm, whatever you get, you got to go to a beautician or a barber, and they sticking nowadays. Men up to about $50 to $100, some $200 cuts. I seen this one girl send me a thing. She's talking about, hey, would you ever go get a $200 cut? The dude was, doing a facial to the dude, giving them all type of moisturizer, his beard, and I still ain't paying no $200 for no haircut. I do this shit myself if I want all that. I'm not paying $200 for no one setting of a haircut. But just imagine if it was $1.
I mean, that sounds great, but at the same time, these people, they are students. They go to school. They learn this. They put in years of time. So they can kind of set their prices for what they do. They set their
they do. We got to roll with it. Just like we talking about in the perfect world. We're not talking about in this world. Yeah, I'm
thinking on the opposite. Like gas, who we hurting? We hurting. But like doing hair and haircuts, man, we hurting our people, man.
Not hurting our people because they ain't got to pay for gas. So they benefiting all the people. Just like you ain't got to pay. You getting a free. What's called? They ain't got to pay for gas. You getting $1 too.
They can't do all that work for $1.
Hey man, you got to do something. I'm saying haircuts,
like some slavery stuff.
Barber. I'm put it like this. My barber is fair. He stayed with a fair price. He is competitive, to what the average, barber price is, but he ain't going far-fetched. But there's no way you should be paying $100 or $200 for a haircut. And it looks like it looks like a regular fade, G. I've seen it, like, it be on the TikTok videos, it'd be like...
it's cash, that's
bro.
more a setup and just...
Because you bought some gold clippers. That's not my problem.
Yeah. You got some nice clippers.
Okay. And your lines ain't no sharper than my barber. And all of them do that little edge up with the black or the whatever you're saying to make it even sharper. So you not really doing nothing much more to be getting $100 to $200, G. I ain't seen a $200 haircut. What it look like?
He said what it look like.
What it look like?
A haircut.
Because everybody, the stars we be thinking out there getting the tight haircuts, put that black shit in there and they got a fucking unit on.
Yeah.
So really, like Jalen Rose, I don't know. He gets haircut right before he go on the show or he blacking it out, but come on, man. Your hair don't look like that, man, at that age, G.
Nah, shout out my nephew who's in barbering school. I went to school earlier this week and got a little fade from him. So, yeah.
That's what's up. I mean, he learning.
That's why I was like, we can't just get him
I'm just saying, we just doing it hypotheticals, though. Funny. You know what I mean? Funny, you know what I'm saying? Shit. But he learning, he coming up. Just treat your customers right. Because a lot of the people who want more money don't even be on time. They set appointments and you still got to wait 30, 40 minutes. Like my barber, I give him a pass because he's consistent. He makes sure my hair is A1. He listens to what I want. He's even giving me free haircuts because he's been late, you know what I'm saying? And so those
now you ready to give him $1.
Yeah, I'm ready to give him $1, nigga. Just like we ready to cut the gas prices. That. Hey, nigga, if I got the power, nigga, I'm sure going, anything to put back in my pocket, we're going to do that. Simple as that. All right, so Bo, Bo, this one's a good one. Got to think back, man.
What?
Do you still have any gifts that were given to you by your ex?
I'm trying to even think of. Did I even get any gifts?
Nigga got some coal in his sock like Christmas, nigga.
Man, I guess my 2 children.
The gift that keeps giving.
Yeah, they gave me 2 beautiful girls and daughters, but
other than that, nothing else. Like even could be like some simple as a teddy bear. I will say,
bro. I had my Xbox. That was a good gift. That was a good Christmas gift, but the modem burned out in like 2019.
Cooked them circuits.
So yeah, I don't have that anymore. But I love that gift.
Yeah, who wouldn't?
And then I got a pair of Chuck Taylors back in the day. Some red Chuck Taylors to pay homage to Daddy Bob.
Oh, okay, that's dope.
Yeah, but those are gone.
Now this is part that's funny, right? I would say I have like 3 items that I know are somewhere in this house. I don't use them, but they are still around. It's some teddy bear that somebody gave me, and it was attached to a heart, but the heart broke off. So now it's just a teddy bear.
The heart broke off.
The heart broke off, so now it's just a teddy bear. It's a white teddy bear. That was a sign.
Hey, it's over.
Once the heart dropped off the bear, that was a sign. He's telling us something, girl.
The teddy bear said, "I'm done."
Yeah, I'm done. Y'all should be done. So there you go. And then I have a terrible shirt. Now I will say this:
a terrible shirt.
It's somewhere because it's going to Goodwill, but. All right, so I'm gonna give you a story.
A terrible shirt.
My ex and her sister, a long time ago, this is a long time ago, ex, decided, we get them some nice Christmas gifts, right? Like I'm talking about me and my cousin, we went out shopping together, got them some perfume. I don't know what it was at the time, but it was expensive. Perfume, some tennis shoes that was coming out at the time frame. You know what I'm saying? It might have been some Iverson, some Jordans, or whatever it may have been. Got them that, right? So we thinking, we even talking in the car, we gonna get some good shit. They said they went out shopping with their mama. Their mama helped out with the gift. We like, we about to get some good shit. If you could only have seen our faces when they wanted us to open this gift at Christmas time, we literally got 2 long sleeve. He got a jean shirt. I got a beige shirt. The most wackest shit ever that we never have worn around them ever.
Straight out of Kohl's.
Bro, straight out of Kohl's. Kohl's stock edition number 1.
Yeah, I can see them.
Bro, and am I saying, if you know your man, I've never worn a shirt like this since you've known me. Why would you bring this shit?
Straight out of Kohl's.
Man, me and Pat's face was like,
yeah. Damn.
Really?
We went above and beyond.
Hey, and we went above and beyond. And then I got some Beats by Dre when they first came out, and they started making the ones you clip on your ear, but it's had attachable wire to it. Those are somewhere. So I do have some gifts from exes.
Yeah, I ain't got shit left, man.
I think it's by mistake though, because they just around here somewhere, but I know I haven't thrown away or, dispersed of them. So there you go. All right, so now we just gonna go ahead and get into sports, and everybody know what's going on in sports right now. It's the Olympics.
Yeah.
Shout out to the USA team. Oh my God, what an unbelievable game!
No, that was funny, man. Working at the gig, we have a break room, and they have a TV, and since the Olympics been on, they've been just keeping it on the Olympics, and I just so happened, it's like working. So let me grab me a little swig of water real quick. I walked in, and when I walked in, they had it on the Olympics. I seen the score. I was like, "Hang on, what?"
Yeah, bro.
Hey, I was like, "Hang on, I might take a minute to let me watch this."
I'll be back from break late.
This ain't even a break. I just stopped through. Like, man, I'm hot. I need a swig of water. Man,
bro, I watched it. I was watching it. I'm gonna tell you, everybody who's a USA fan was nervous.
Oh yeah.
Serbia, give them all the props in the world. Serbia brought it. I mean, they was
And they
hitting
was talking
everything, and they was talking shit. Melo was there, and Bogdanovich, he was sitting up there doing 3 to the dome and whatnot. And damn, that came out of nowhere. But he was doing 3 to the got here. He was doing 3 to the dome. Jokic was killing him, doing what he do best and whatnot. Their team was hitting every 3 known to man.
Yeah.
And the Dream Team was down by a good 15, 17 points.
Yeah.
But the chef been having not so good games. People been clowning him, saying, you know, he ain't coming to the biggest stage in front of the, you know, biggest audience. This is the biggest stage right now. Olympics, everybody watching. The whole world is literally watching the Olympics. It's the biggest stage ever. This man shows his ass. 36 points. 9 3-pointers.
Jakob.
Hit timely buckets. Timely free throws.
Yeah, I was about to say free throws.
Captain L'America. And I told Kellen this because, you know, we've said things about LeBron James and whatever, you know, in different podcasts. I will say this, he's not my GOAT, but he is great.
Yeah.
He is, to do this at this age.
Yeah.
And to be still the catalyst for teams to be successful. Nah, man. That speaks to something.
Yeah, you know, he's...
So if you say LeBron's your GOAT, I'm not going to argue with you no more. He's not mine, but I can see why he would be yours.
He is,
He's awesome.
You know what? I mean, let's just say it. There could be multiple GOATs out here. It's not like
I think Steph Curry's a GOAT. I actually said this. I said, look at the 2 GOATs. Because
shit, like we got to be honest, like at what
we're seeing, what they do.
At what they do.
At what they do.
You know what I'm saying? At what they do. When you say Steph 3-point, he coming to.
Or maybe you need to change the word. They're masters at what they do. You know what I'm saying? Like maybe you need to change the GOAT word. They are masters because LeBron James is the master of controlling the game, turning it on when he want to, playing defense when he want to. You know, hitting timely buckets. Like he's not a 3-point shooter, but he can hit a time and been doing it.
Been doing it for like 16 years. If y'all ain't paid attention,
longevity's ridiculous, bro. And Curry's just a master hitting big shots, 3-pointers, getting open, helping teammates get open. Yeah. That's what I try to tell people. Even though Curry was missing those first couple of games, look what he's doing.
Yeah, he was
those
out there
back screens, man. Come on, bro.
That makes teams have to play defense.
Exactly. You got to play a different way. That's gonna make somebody else have a better game.
Yeah.
You know. Shout out to KD, big buckets. He struggled the first half, hit big buckets when he need to.
Yeah,
Slim Reaper. He's always on time. And then big shout out to Joel Embiid. Jokic was doing his thing, and we needed Joel Embiid to make Jokic have to play defense.
Yeah, at least, be aggressive.
Be honest.
Don't just be out there. Don't be out there just chucking up threes.
He gave him that work. The last half, he gave him that work. He had 19 points, finished with 19 points. He gave him that work. Just that comeback was unbelievable. If you were watching it, they were down. I just want to give you this. They got 10-minute quarters, right?
Yeah,
they were down 15 points to start the fourth quarter, and they on fire.
Fourth?
Yeah, bro, they was down because they got it down to 6 in the third. They came with the bench. The bench was terrible. Anthony Edwards was terrible. Derek White was terrible. Anthony Davis was terrible. They looked like the moment was too big for them.
Yeah,
that's the first time I seen Anthony Edwards shook. He is young, so I get it. But that's one of the moments I seen him shook. He wasn't being aggressive. He was turning over the ball. Come on, man. When playing defense, that's when you know you out there like, hey, get him up out of here. Then Kerr said, forget this. Came back with them starters.
Hey.
They came back, dude.
And what I don't get is all the you know,
the hoopla.
Stephen A. Kerr. Oh, you didn't play Tatum? Did you see what was going on? Did you see the game?
Or are you watching the game?
And
Tatum hasn't been, let's be honest, Tatum and Halliburton have not been good when they've been in there.
Yeah.
They look like they shook. Like the moment is too big for you, or the way this league is played is not fitting to your style, but they don't look comfortable. So Steve Kerr saying, I got to go with the margin of error is so slim now. I have to go with these top dogs.
Yeah.
United States, back in the day, was blowing by people by 40 and 50 points. Them days is over with.
Yeah.
And the reason is because we've taught these people how to play basketball. And most of the top people in the NBA are what? European, foreigners.
That Serbian team, that was pros.
Pros.
That was all pros there.
Either pros or good people who just want to play for their country. They probably could play in the NBA. They just decided to want to stay in their country.
Yeah, they are pros.
But Jokic is arguably the best player in the NBA.
MVP.
He's the MVP.
He's an MVP. It's not.
You're not playing against scrubs, bro.
Yeah,
Now it's the gold medal game. They going against France. Wembyamba.
Yeah. Wemby.
I think it's going to be a wash. I think they're going to come and handle business, and we will see. They played later on the day at 3. And shout out to the women. The women are so dominant. It's ridiculous. I think they got like 59 wins straight, not a loss. And they spanking chicks. Asia. Brianna Stewart. Ooh. I will start some controversy, though. They could have put Caitlin Clark and Angela Reese. I say both of them so y'all don't get your pennies in the bunch. You know what I'm saying? Angela Reese and Caitlin Clark could have been on that team for Taurasi and old girl. Because they're not looking good at all. Now, I know old girl's a hooper, but she came back from an injury. The guard. I can't think of her name right now. I know Taurasi, but I cannot think of the other one.
Yeah. Taurasi should have took some.
She played for the Aces. She's the point guard for the Aces. I can't think of her name.
Not the Plum one.
Not Kelsey Plum. It's the other one.
Okay.
But y'all know what I'm talking about. But the big hoopla was she's fresh off of an injury. She only played like 5 games before she went to the And they were saying those 2 spots, Taurasi and her spot, should have been taken up by Caitlin Clark and Angela Reese. And the way they're playing, Chelsea Gray, that's her name. Okay, that's her name. I knew it was going to come to my head, Chelsea Gray. And she's a hooper, though. So don't get me wrong, but she's coming off an injury. So she's working herself into the game. So now she looks, her timing's off. She don't look as good. They could have had Caitlin Clark and Angela. That's even Caitlin Clark wanted to do it because Caitlin Clark said she actually wanted to just take a vacation. She been playing basketball nonstop the whole time since college, so she might just want to break.
She want to refresh, restart, rebuild.
What else you done seen? You know, you got some movies. You got anything music wise?
No. I mean, like, I don't know. Did I talk about Deadpool Wolverine?
Oh, I haven't seen it. But
I checked it out a couple weeks ago. No, man, I love Deadpool, the whole franchise.
Kellen said it's like a comedy. It ain't even real like what's comedy. It's like he's a super comedy on this one though.
No, man, I don't know what people been thinking. All of the Deadpool
they're hilarious.
Are comedy.
Yeah, they are comedy. It's hilarious. But he said it had like no. Kellen told me it had like no real storyline. Like even the Deadpools didn't have a storyline, and he would say jokes and stuff like that, slapstick humor.
Okay, I don't want to give spoilers, but it's making fun of Marvel.
Oh, so they were shooting shots.
Yes.
Okay, I gotta check it out.
And that's basically what it is. It's making fun of Marvel.
I haven't checked it out, so yeah.
And if you read the comic books, and if you, oh man, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's some. I was laughing loud. I was like one of the loud. They like, what you laughing at? I was like, I'm a Marvel fan. I've been reading these comic books. I remember when Deadpool first showed up in New Mutants. I remember Mikey still has the comic. Like, I lost a lot of my comics, but like Mikey still has the actual first comic where Deadpool showed up. So like, been doing this for like 30 years. And they have some humor and they talk about a bunch of different things. Yeah. They're like, hey, only somebody who's like an actual Marvel fan or a comic book reader would know. And so, that's some great jokes. It's a good movie. I've heard rave reviews about it, so I'm gonna have to check it out. It's like a fun movie. You just, even if you don't know nothing about Deadpool or
Deadpool's a wild boy.
If somebody was like, "Hey, let's go to a movie," it's a good little movie.
It's a good little movie to check out.
What's going on? This movie it's a little different.
I can dig that. Oh, I did want to say about the Olympics. So I was just watching it earlier today. It just started like yesterday. The breaking.
The breakdancing.
I'm gonna tell y'all, if you check it out, like today's at the end of the day is if you get a chance to replay it, because I know the podcast won't be out till later on, but if you get a chance to replay it, check it out. Cause we are based and founded in hip hop. So it's like that's part of hip hop. Mm-hmm. So I'm watching it like a little kid, but it is some talented folks. On the men's side, I would say. The women's side was not that impressive. They had like 2 or 3 that could really do what they do, but it was some people that looked like they was getting a free ride to Paris.
Just out there just bouncing around or something.
Dude, it was one girl. It's a viral video. Y'all check it out. I think she's from Australia because she got on green and yellow. It looked like me and Bo just went out there and started dancing. Like it looked like, if they were teaching you the basics of rolling around on the ground. I don't know the technicalities of it. Yeah, doing the little moves. It was so slow. It was like, everybody was like, is this what they bring to the Olympics? People was shitting on it. They was like, they didn't even give it opportunity. They was like, they need to cut this breaking shit out now. She made it look that bad.
It was like, who was her competition to get to this level? Like, let's see them.
They must only have one representative for the country, and she got it. That's why I said she got a free ride to Paris.
You win.
Like, you better than everybody else. That's the consolation prize. You better than everybody else.
Go for the gold.
No, she knew she wasn't. She knew damn well she wasn't going to get no gold. But she had to go out there like a trooper. Like, hey, I said I was going to compete. Dude, I'm going to show you the video, though. When we get done, you're going to be like, what the fuck is this?
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, shout out to the Olympics for that. Definitely dope. I was watching, they call it rhythmic swimming now instead of the synchronized swimming. Hey, dude, that's talent. These, I just want to say the Olympics has shown it is some amazing
athletes.
These are the top of the line athletes. Do you imagine your body being halfway underwater and being able to have your legs sticking out and doing these synchronized dance moves and twirling yourself underwater and stuff like that so seamlessly and synchronized together with 5 or 6 other people? Crazy.
How do you find out that you're capable of even doing that?
That's what I'm saying. Like, how do you even get that ability to want to even learn it? Or just understand and be like, my lungs are this good. This is my passion. You know what I'm saying?
I can swim upside down and
we do flips. We do flips. They are dancing underwater. And they shooting people up out of the water.
Yeah.
That's like gymnastics with water. That's crazy.
That's wild.
That's wild, son. And that's why I was just looking at it like, wow, it's some amazing people in this world, man. Like the ability to do what they do. And if y'all watch the Olympics like we do and wait for the bloopers, all you gotta do is check out the hurdles. So many mishaps on the hurdle.
We've seen hurdles.
The 400 hurdles last night, the 4x400 hurdles. Oh my God, man, they was eating dirt, bro. One girl fell up under the hurdle. You know, like when they showing the video and they showing the runners and the top runners and what's called, all she was doing was rolling in the background. But she wasn't even up on her feet. They just show her rolling while they running. I was like, Lord have mercy.
I mean, with technology, they should have made hurdles a little more like forgiving to humans.
They've never been forgiving.
They set them bad boys up like if you don't clear
if you do hurdles, you are talented.
Yeah. If you don't clear that bad boy, you're gonna
feel it.
Yeah.
Like, hell, but any of them sports you could feel it. You could jump off the diving board and hit the diving board or hit the platform. Yeah. The gymnastics, you seen them fucking themselves up, running into the pole vault, running into the beam.
Shoot, a gang of them couldn't tap dance on what's that?
The beam?
Yeah, the beam.
Yeah, the beam killed a lot of them this year.
Man, they was struggling. I was like, man, look at that.
One girl, she fell on her coochie and fell out the water. Like, God damn, I know she hurting.
Man.
But
yeah,
I give them props because there's so many people watching them and they have to get this stuff right on one takes,
man,
basically. So, the ones that get gold, hey, y'all are elite. Yeah, I watched like a little kid. As I said, the Olympics is done by Sunday, but I watch so many different events that I've never watched before and just try to see how they score, how do you win, things of that nature. And it's dope, So, and the next one I think is in 2028 in Los Angeles. So it's on our soil, so that might be a good production.
You trying to be out there in LA?
Hey, we might be. Who knows? Who knows what the world, in the stars bring. We might be out there. You feel me? Never know. They're like, we need the Poop With Podcast out there to do a show.
Okay.
Hey. You got to put it out there. You got to throw it out there. It might seem far-fetched till it's not. That's all I got to say. Yeah. But anything else you got? Any music? I'll say Lotto. I will say this because I try to give the women their props too, because they are MCs as well. They are rappers. No matter how you look at it, they might not be our style of rappers. and MCs, but to somebody they are. Lotto has a good album. Probably one of the better ones that's dropped, because I think she definitely got either 21 Savage or somebody synchronized it, you know what I'm saying, and produced it in the right manner to where it sounds how the song. She said she did it, but hey, that remains to be seen. But the way she put the songs together is telling the story. You know, for those who like Lotto, check it out.
Yeah.
Sugar Honey Iced Tea is what it's called.
Yeah, I ain't heard it.
Oh, and I do want to say this. The bop of the week, I can't say his name for shit, but it's an Indian dude that raps like Project Pat. Check out Big Dog from Humankind, I think his name is. It's Humana something. But I'm telling you, you will be surprised at it. You'll be like, shit, this is hard. Yeah. But he shouts out Project Pat in the song. So just to him to have a 3 6 Mafia influence in India, that's dope.
Yeah, in India.
That shows music is culture. You know what I'm saying? So check him out. Look up Big Dog. I guarantee you Google Big Dog is going to pop up instantly, because everybody and their mom on TikTok, IG, every time I open up my shit, that's the first thing somebody's checking it out and reviewing it and saying, damn, who is this dude? So check it out.
Yeah, I ain't got no bop. All I've been playing is Kendrick lately, so.
Yeah, I always try to have a little bop. We can't play it. I would have played it for y'all, but every time I play it, they put us on the copyright and, you know, infringement type thing. So we don't want no problems, Mr. Man. We don't want no problems. So I got nothing else. So if Bo got nothing else, hey, we're done for this show. I hope y'all get out and enjoy the weather. We got some decent weather, not too hot, not too cold. It's perfect, really, right now.
That's what Kenzie's like. Do you want to go to the fair today?
Yeah, it's if you want to the fair today, it's a perfect time to get out, G, because it is perfect weather right now. So y'all have a good one. Be safe. Until the next one. Yep.